Hi, thank you for joining us. In this video, we will show how to easily connect the open source tool DbVisualizer to Timbr in order to generate ER diagrams out of any ontology or knowledge graph. In this example, we will use a supply chain knowledge graph. Before we begin, please make sure to download the Timbr JDBC jar from the link below. Great, let's head over to DbVisualizer. So when opening DbVisualizer, we'll click on Tools and select Drive Manager. In the pop-up window, we'll scroll down and right-click on Hive and choose Create User Driver from Template. Then we'll scroll down once more and double-click on Hive. Now that the Hive driver is open, we'll start by changing its name to Timbr. Next, we'll click on the existing artifact and we'll delete it by clicking on the minus. Great. Now we'll add our own JDBC driver that we downloaded earlier by clicking on the plus and choosing Add Files. We'll locate the JDBC jar on our computer, and once located, we'll click on it and press Open. Now we can see our JDBC jar has been added successfully. After updating the jar file, we'll go to the main window toolbar and click on Create New Database Connection. Here, we'll search for the Timbr driver we just created, and when found, we'll double-click on it to open it. A new tab will open with all the database connection details. We'll start by changing the settings format from server info to database URL. Next, we'll enter the actual database URL, which begins with JDBC Hive2, followed by the host name or IP of the Timbr instance we're using. Next, we have the port of the Timbr instance we're using. And finally, after that, we have the name of the ontology we'd like to load, which in this case is the supply chain ontology, followed by transport mode equals HTTP. Beneath the URL, we will find the authentication section where we will be required to enter our database user ID and password. For the user ID, we'll type the word token. For the password, we will need to enter our user token. The personal token can be found in the Timbr platform homepage. We'll copy the token from the platform and paste it as our database password. Now, at the bottom of the window, we can go ahead and click on Connect. DbVisualizer will now load all our database schemas and allow us to expand any schema and its tables in order to view which schema and tables we want to use to create our ER diagram. Let's allocate our Timbr schema. When we expand the Timbr schema and expand its tables, we can see all the concepts in our knowledge graph. We can now right-click on any concept and choose to open the concept in a new tab. Once open, we can click on References and DbVisualizer will load the diagram and connect the tables according to the relationships of the concept. Though if we'd like, we can visualize the entire knowledge graph ontology and not just a single concept. We can do so by right-clicking on the Timbr schema and selecting Open in a new tab. Once the new tab opens, we'll click on References and DbVisualizer will begin to load the entire ontology as an ERD. And there we have it. Just like that, in no time, we were able to connect DbVisualizer to Timbr and transform the ontology into a standard ERD. Feel free to play around by selecting all the concepts or perhaps just the ones you're interested in. And don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions at all. I hope you enjoyed this video and we'll see you in our next videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day.